Well, hello there, and I do hope you're all well, and I do hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Now, you know, on this channel, I always enjoy listening to Nick Abbot for his Friday, Saturday nights, because always good for a laugh, especially when you're living in these times. And, well, halfway through his call on Friday night, he gets a call from a guy who lives in Newport, and he's going to explain the reason why he's going to vote Conservatives again in the next election. Is it because of his wonderful hair, his grandstanding speeches, his Rumpole of the Bailey outfit that seems to fit everybody else except him? Or has he got some other master plan? Now, is he a parody? I don't know, but we'll start off where Nick will set the scene beautifully, where he goes through what their plan of attack is now that they're absolutely floundering in the polls, and they're absolutely well and truly up the shit creek without a paddle, and it's absolutely beautifully. And then in rides Bob with his wonderful reasons for voting Tory. It's pretty interesting.
Absolute tosh.
Sam texts, Nick, things might be bad, but at least they found a way to win the war on drugs. Absolutely. Yeah, that was the start of the week when Bodger went and, did his thing where he dresses up in somebody else's clothes and pretends to do their job. God, absolute clown that man is. And he thought that that's what we were going to be talking about all week long. He said, well, chuck in a few things that, comment... the commentariat won't be able to resist. We'll say we're going to start arresting middle-class drug users. Do you think that's likely?
No.
No, not really, no. But they'll pretend. And they'll pretend that, doing the exact same thing, the war on drugs, the same thing that they've been doing without success for 50 years, if we just do it more, that'll work. They know it's stupid and they know it's ridiculous, but they just threw that at us this week to get our minds off their catastrophic clown show. And, much to my amazement, it didn't work. We saw that dead cat on the table and we just ignored it. Nothing's working for you now, Bodge. We see straight through you. What else have you got? I think at this point it's a war or nothing. Yeah, but that was the beginning of the week, and they were going to reposition themselves as the party of law and order. Yeah, despite the fact that they've been in power for 11 years, and so everything that is wrong with this country is their fault, not Jeremy Corbyn. And despite the fact that they defunded the police and the prisons, they sold the police stations, they sold courts, they've undermined judges, and are attacking the legal system in every way, shape and form that they can. And then they're trying to kid us well, actually, we're the party of law and order. You trust us, don't you? And it was like they just dumped this body by the side of the road to delay our progress, and we just glanced at it out the side of our out of the side of our eyes, and carried on regardless. They must have been very disappointed, because that was probably their biggie. Must have taken them hours to come up with that one. Written on the back of a napkin, I bet. Newport, hello, Bob.
Good evening.
Bob.
Yes.
Yes.
I'd just like to say, I come from a mining background.
Yeah.
All my family. Always voted Labour.
What?
It's the first time that I'm Conservative.
Bob, unfortunately, no one has ever made a mobile phone that can actually be used as a phone. We sit in anticipation of that happening, but at this point, no. Couldn't hear a word you just said. Do you want to try again?
What? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Hello. I
Hello.
was just saying.
Yes.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God for that.
Hello.
I was just saying.
Is there anybody there?
Hello.
Yeah, Rob. I'm here, Rob.
Rob?
Yeah, in South Wales. Yeah?
Right.
Right, I was just saying that all my family have always voted Labour here in South Wales in the mining valleys.
Right.
And it's the first time that I'm going to vote Conservative.
Ah, you like what you've seen so far, do you?
No, but I don't want them to just walk away from the mess that they've created. So I want to vote them back in for them to solve the mess that they've made.
Right, and you expect that would be their first port of call, rather than just to see how much of this mess can obscure their various underhand dealings?
Well, whatever. We just won't let them out of solving the mess that they've created.
Right, just as an interesting concept, just as a punishment, keep voting them in. Right. And they can't leave until they've tidied up their mess. Well, that is an interesting idea, Bob. It might work on children, but I'm not sure that it would work on this lot. Because
And I must admit, I'm in wholehearted agreement. I don't think that's going to work on this lot. After 11 years, has it been in power, and they still haven't got it right? What makes you think they're going to get it right this time, Bob? Especially with this clown in charge, where he thinks the rules are not for the likes of him. I've heard plenty of people say, yes, I voted for him because he's proven to be human, because he's a liar. And I've also heard, yes, I voted for him because I just like his hair. Yes, I'll vote for our Bodge because I'd like in the pub. Oh dear, we are so screwed, aren't we? I just fell about laughing all the way through that phone call. Absolutely hilarious. But anyway, I shall leave the video here. Until the next time, I shall bid you farewell and take care.